The massive Iglesia ni Cristo Peace Rally last January 13, 2025 called on Congress not to impeach Vice President Sara Duterte. In response, the Clergy and Citizens for Good Governance, the Alyansa ng Mga Nagkakaisang Mamamayan, and other civil society groups are having a prayer and indignation rally today at the EDSA People's Monument, the EDSA People's Shrine, and Liwasang Bonifacio. Will these rallies prompt Congress and the Marcos government to take action? We have with us on the line former Senator Leila de Lima. Good morning, Senator Leila.
Good morning, Attorney Karen. Good morning.
Senator
Yes,
Leila, before we discuss the rally today, we just want to ask you as well, since you're also a member of the Liberal Party, in commemoration of the passing of Congressman EDSA Lagman, can you share with us what was your fondest memory of Congressman EDSA?
What I can say, Karen, is that really, as the party president, he was our anchor. He was our model for everyone in the party, especially the officers. And then when we hold meetings, regular meetings, he would be full of ideas, and also he would give us really guidance on the party direction. And si Manong Edsel, because we called him Manong Edsel. He's from Bicol, from Albay. Really, he's got such a depth and wisdom. And then it's a quiet determination to really steer the party to higher level. Talaga namang he's full of ideas, and then he's full of determination on the kind of legislative agenda also that he would be espousing, and he espoused in his terms, several terms, as Congressman of the 1st District of Albay. Napakabait niya, that's why we call him Manong Edsel, and we really looked up to him. Yung hindi na namin alam kung ano yung mga susunod na mga hakbang ng partido, we always consulted him, and he would always have ready answers. And he was he's our father figure in the Liberal Party, not just as the president, but indeed as a father figure on a personal level. Talaga namang mabait siya at tumutulong talaga sa amin. And that's why it's such a great loss to us in the party, great loss to the individual members, and especially to the officers of the LP, and of course, to our country.
Senator Leila, it sounds like Manong Edsel was really the anchor of the Liberal Party, as you said. Who do you see as able to replace him as president, as a competent and able to replace Manong Edsel as the president of the Liberal Party?
Actually, the one who's the acting president is Attorney Erin Tanyada, former Congressman Erin Tanyada. But of course, we will meet. I'm anticipating that the party will meet to discuss that. And there are, of course, several choices. But we'd rather that we really first discuss it among ourselves before floating the names of the possible president of the party to replace Manong Edsel.
Senator Leila, among the children of Congressman Edsel, do you see anyone that is most like him, yung parang nagmana po sa kanya?
Well, the Vice Governor, Governor Rex Lagman. Well, he's into politics now. He's also into public service. So we could see, and then see Cristel. Cristel is a sister, and she is also already a known public servant there in Albay, and in fact, she is running for the seat of Congressman Edsel Lagman, because Congressman Edsel is supposed to be his term supposedly as Congressman of the 1st District of Albay is expiring this term. So the one running to replace him is Mayora Cristel Lagman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Senator Leila, were you surprised when you heard that Manu Edsel passed away? Or meron na
Yes.
po ba siyang sakit that, you kind of at least expected this to happen?
Definitely, we were surprised, but what we know is that he was recovering from an illness. But we didn't expect that. We didn't expect that it would really be, it would really be something that would culminate in his death. It was still surprising to us in the LP.
And paano niyo po nalaman yung balita? Where were you at the time when you heard the news?
Yesterday, late afternoon, I just arrived at home when Mayora Crisel Lagman called me and he said, Papa passed away already. We are about to issue a statement. Please share it with the party. So that's immediately. It was a little past 6 o'clock. So immediately I informed our party mates. And tamang-tama, Karen, we were having a Zoom meeting among the, actually it's the ML Zoom meeting, the Mamamayan Liberal, which is the sectoral arm of the Liberal Party. So via Zoom, I informed the other officers about the very sad news I got from Mayora Crisel.
And now we go to the rally that will be happening today. Are you going to the rally later, Senator Leila?
Well, unfortunately, I have a prior commitment, out-of-town commitment. So what I did is that I sent my video messages actually for both rallies. In the morning, there is this 9 o'clock, and then in the afternoon at 2 p.m. So I sent messages, video messages to them as my participation in the rallies.
Will members of the Liberal Party also attend the rally later?
Yes, especially in the morning. There will be, what I know is that there would be certain, I don't know exactly, because most of us are really having out-of-town sorties or engagements nowadays. So I'm not sure who confirmed attendance in the rallies from the LP.
Mm-hmm. So the LP members are busy for the campaign already?
Well, going around, of course, we have local officials, and of course, we have our senatorial candidate, Senator Tico Pangilinan. So the past few weeks, we have started already going around the country, sorties. We are, visiting our base, the Liberal chapters in certain areas, and then beefing them up for the start of the official campaign period, which is in February 11.
Mm-hmm. And yesterday, meron na pong naging rally sa Dagupan at Baguio. Is this a continuation of those rallies? Are those rallies related to the Peace and Indignation rally at EDSA at Liwasang Bonifacio today?
What I know is that indeed there would also be places that would do their own rallies. Because, the objective of these rallies basically and primarily is to push for the impeachment of VP Sara, to call on Congress to act with dispatch and decisiveness on those pending complaints for impeachment filed with them. And then there are also those rallies that would be also taking issue on the 2025 GAA because of all the flaws that many saw, including economic experts, on the GAA, on the General Appropriation Act assigned by the President. That is also about anti-corruption. It's also for good governance.
Mm-hmm. Are there any people that were part of organizing this rally that also filed a case in the proper forum to question the validity of the 2025 General Appropriations Act or the 2025 budget?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure really. I have yet to check who are those personalities, and perhaps be there because that is an issue also to be raised and being raised, especially in the afternoon rally.
Would you know, Senator Leila, who the speakers are or some personalities that will attend today that will speak during the rally?
Well, in the morning rally, there will be the Akbayan representative, Percy Sendania, and then I'm not sure if maybe it's Father Flavi Villanueva will also speak there. And then in the afternoon, although I have yet also to confirm that because I'm not really part of the organizers of the afternoon rally, and there would be former Associate Justice Tony Carpio and then Professor Cielo Magno, because they're the ones also in the past weeks been raising issues against the 2025 GAA. But there would be several personalities who will be speaking in both rallies.
And would you say that this rally is a direct response to the INC rally that was held a few months ago, or was this planned ahead and separately?
Well, I'm as to when this was planned. Of course, you saw rally to be INC rally to be a peace rally, but was clear. It was obvious support Sara and therefore the impeachment of GP Sara. So the various groups of the pro-impeachment groups, decided to also hold their own mass actions to further voice out their concerns about the congressional inaction on the impeachment complaints filed against VP Sara. So yes, maybe this can be viewed and perceived as a reaction to the INC rally. But whether or not there was this INC rally, since Congress is yet to act on those impeachment complaints, a total of 3 impeachment complaints so far, definitely we were. It's at the top of the mind of the organizers or of the impeachment complainants to really hold this kind of mass action.
Yes, and I'll just correct myself. The INC rally was also held this month in January.
Oh,
and
yes,
they
yes.
showed a lot of people that attended. They really showed a massive numbers in the rally. Do you think this can be matched in the prayer rally today?
Well, the organizers of both rallies, the morning and the afternoon rallies, they're not really after massive numbers. What is important is that there will be substantial number, and the message that both rallies should be imparting would be quite clear and palpable. Because you see, these rallies, morning and afternoon rallies, these are all voluntary action. And then these are composed of diverse groups. There would be clergy people there, and there would of course be civil society groups, and then certain parties, let's say parties like the Mamamayan Liberal, like the Akbayan, and probably Bunyog or certain other party list groups. Now, we are not very conscious about the massiveness of the numbers. We must understand also that the INC, it's really a cohesive group that, the attendance in such activities is considered as sort of a compulsory or mandatory. And that's why it's so easy for them to organize such massive rally. But what is important is what is really the voice of the people? What is the pulse of the people? And we had that survey results from Pulse Asia. about, is that Los Asia or SWS, about 41% are for impeachment and 35% are against impeachment. Now, we can say that is the pulse of the people, that reflects the majority thinking, the majority position. Now, the INC, yes, they were able to gather, if we believe the estimates, from 1.5 to 1.8 million. Now, their total membership, if I'm not mistaken, the INC as a religious sect is about 2.8 million. Now, definitely that is a minority group, and the minority group espousing a minority position. What is important is that we get to feel, we get to get and see exactly the majority view, and we believe in on part of the impeachment advocates that the majority of the Filipino people are for the impeachment.
Mm-hmm. And that's why you're not so much concerned as to the physical bodies that will be seen today at the rally.
Yeah, you're correct, Attorney Karen.
And Senator Leila, I would like to pick your brain as a lawyer. Are you concerned of the one-year ban rule with the impeachment? So for example, if Congress fails to act on the impeachment, do you think it would still be covered by the one-year ban rule? Or do you think there would be an exception if it does not proceed to being referred to the Committee on Justice in Congress? And I'm speaking about the prior rulings of the Supreme Court on this matter.
Okay, that is really an important legal question. Now, if no action, impeachment complaints as filed, meaning the three, there has been no reference to the order of business to be taken up regularly for it to determine whether the Senate to a Committee on Justice or directly act on it. If there has been no reference until the elections and until the end of the 19th Congress, then there's no worry about the one-year ban. But if the process commences in terms of referring those complaints now to the and put in the order of business of the House of Representatives, and no action is made, then there would be the one-year ban, the prohibited provision that would apply. And there is also, so any time after election, it can be filed again, or it cannot be filed anymore if it has been referred, but nothing happened, then we have to another year. Another scenario, Karen, yes, they will act on it. They will act on impeachment complaints, but would not forwarding of the complaints, of the resolution, the impeachment resolution and the articles of impeachment to the Senate does not happen before the end of 19th Congress, and instead they would intend to refer to Senate after the elections, and therefore with the new 20th Congress, that is a very important legal issue because that is a novel issue. I'm not sure how the Supreme Court would rule on it. Pwede pa ba yun? Na if nasimulan yung impeachment process before the elections or during the 19th Congress, pwede pa ba yun ipatuloy sa next Congress, 20th Congress?
Yeah.
When technically these are different Congresses already.
Yes,
but
exactly.
There is another, the argument in favor of that, the argument saying na pwede pa is that the impeachment issue or the matter of impeachment is a special mandate, a special duty of the House of Representatives of Congress. So it is not covered because the Congress, its core mandate is lawmaking. And so after a Congress, a new Congress, then
Oo.
you would have to refile all your bills and resolutions during the last Congress that were not touched during the last Congress. So this one is impeachment. So it's a special mandate.
Yeah.
So baka daw pwede pa.
Oo. Well, Senator Lima, your connection is becoming very spotty, but this is such an interesting issue. I hope that we can have you here in the studio to really thresh out like all the nuances of the impeachment and whether the one-year ban rule will apply. But thank you so much, Senator Leila, for your time.
Thank you also, Karen. Good day.
Thank you.